guys, welcome back to my decluttering series. Today's video is blushes, and this is my blush drawer. Some highlighters and bronzers mixed in there too, but mainly blush. And this is the third drawer in my set of 5 Alex IKEA drawers. Here is the overview, and let's just go ahead and jump in. Okay guys, so we are zoomed in a lot closer, and I know this camera angle isn't totally ideal. Excuse that noise, my cat is in the background. But these are the top 3 kind of containers, and then I do have 3 in the back right there. So I think I'll just go through these 3 first because I'm not getting rid of a lot. And then in the back, I will go through those next. So in the corner right here where my finger is, these are all Tarte blushes, which I know is insane and totally ridiculous. I just really love their formula, and I kind of made it my goal when I really got into collecting makeup to collect every single shade that they have. So these right here are all of their permanent shades, as well as a couple limited edition ones that I got from HSN, I think, as well as a couple of older ones that I got from Haute Look. So I know it's excessive and ridiculous, but I am not going to part with any of them just because I worked so hard to complete that collection. So moving on, here are all of my bronzers. And these are also kind of bronzing highlighting palettes, or like all-in-one palettes. I don't have a ton of bronzer just because I kind of have ones that I like, and I'm not trying to look super bronze all the time, so I just find I don't spend a lot of money on it. But in the front, these are all of my bigger palettes or bigger bronzers. Right off the bat, I do know that I do have 2 of these Wet n Wild contour palettes, which is dumb because no one needs to. So I am just going to go ahead and give this one away to one of my friends, and I will keep this one. The next thing in here is a Stila bronzer, which I am going to keep. And then this IT Cosmetics Vitality Face Disc, which I love, and I'm going to keep that as well. These are just really, really pretty colors, and I love the highlight, and all 3 of these are gorgeous, so definitely recommend this. Definitely going to keep it. The next thing is this MAC limited edition bronzer. This is in golden. I'm going to keep this. Love the packaging, obviously. And then I have this Tarte Park Avenue Princess in here, which I am just going to go ahead and get rid of because I just don't need all this bronzer. I just don't. So this is going away. Next, I have the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, which I've had for a while, but I really, really do enjoy. It smells really nice as well, so I'm going to go ahead and hang on to this. And then this is the Model & Co. Bronze, and you guys know I love this if you've been watching my channel at all. If you don't watch my channel and this is your first video, I love this, so I'm going to keep it. And then I have this contour palette from L'Oreal, and the colors are really nice. This is a nice cool tone color, but I just really don't use this. I've had this for a while. I don't use it, so I think it's time to pass it along. And I have this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder. These are really pretty shades, but again, I just don't use it, and I don't need it if I'm not going to put it to use, so I will pass this along as well. So those are all the bronzers that are going back, which is not a lot. I might be able to combine this drawer with something else, or this little section with something else. And then this next section right here, again, I'm not going to be getting rid of a lot. There goes a cat. These are my Too Faced Love Flush blushes. I only have 4. The other 2 aren't really my kind of colors. And then I have a couple of these Urban Decay Afterglow blushes. Now, I do have 3 ColourPop. I think these are all of their highlighters. Honestly, I just don't like these. I know I'm in the minority, and I really do love ColourPop's lip and eye products, but I just can't do these. The blushes and the highlighters just felt really weird to me. I didn't love applying them with a brush, and I don't like to apply my face products with my fingers. So I really do think I'm going to pass on all 3 of these, which is kind of sad, but realistically, I don't use them, so I'm gonna pass them along. Now, I do also have 4 of the little Tarte blushes. These are kind of holiday sets or like deluxe samples, and I don't know, it feels kind of excessive to have these when I have all of those right there. It's a pretty color though. I might have to keep that. Okay guys, so I did 4 quick swatches, and my studio light is really bright right now, so they're not the best. But I am going to keep 2 of them and pass 2 along. The 2 that I'm passing actually are the ones that are open right now. So I'm gonna get rid of these. It's that bright pink and then this kind of really sparkly one. But I will keep these 2. This is in Mirage and Honored. I think these are just really pretty. So I went ahead and took those 3 containers out and just moved the back 3 towards the front. And I'm just gonna go through these pretty quickly because my battery's flashing at me, of course. These 2 colors are some ColourPop blushes. This is in the shade Prenup and Birthday Suit. I picked these up when they first came out, and I love the colors, but again, they just don't work that well for me. I can't find myself using them very often, so I think I'm gonna pass these along. And I think in here, with the exception of one thing, are MAC MFFs. I used to collect these a lot, but I really do think I am gonna get rid of some of them because I just really, again, don't use them. So the first 2 things I have in here are some MAC blushes. This one I am gonna keep. This one is shimmer, and this is a really pretty mineralized blush. This one is in the shade At Dusk. It's, I think, an extra dimension blush. Swatches right there, and it's really pretty, but I just don't use this. I feel like I should pass it on because I'm not using it. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and then this is the one non-MAC thing in here. This is an Ofra Blush Stripes Illuminating product. This is super pretty, but I just don't use it again. So I don't know what I should do. That is pretty. You can't really see it. It's like right there. I think I will hang on to this and put this in my highlighter drawer, just so I can probably get a little bit of better use, like as a highlighter or a blush topper. And then here are all of my MAC specialty powders, or MSFs. I have this blonde one, which is so old and it's cracked. I don't know. I feel like I should get rid of it. Then I have this one, Porcelain Pink, which I really love. It's really pretty. This one I have is gorgeous. This is Star Wonder, and this is a limited edition. Most of these, I think, if not all, are limited edition. I have a really big thing for limited edition MAC products. It's just kind of shimmery, and I just don't wear it, and I think I could probably sell it for a decent amount of money because it was limited edition. So I think I'm gonna try to pass that along. This shade Adored is super pretty. Again, you can't really see that swatch. I'm sorry, guys. It's late, so I had to turn my lights on. But this is pretty, and I think I am going to try to put this in my highlighter drawer and get some use out of it. Then I have a MAC Beauty Powder, which came out with the Year of the Snake collection. This is in Shell Pearl. It's super pretty. I think I'm gonna hang on to this. And finally, I think this is one of the first MAC products I bought. This is the Crew Highlight Powder, and I think I'm gonna hang on to this too. You know, I don't feel bad doing that because I just really like the shade, and it's a lot of nostalgia, which I know you shouldn't save things just for nostalgia's sake, but I'm doing it. So I have some random blushes here and then palettes here. So hopping over here, I have my NARS Blush in Orgasm, which such a gorgeous shade, you guys. Definitely keeping this. Then I have this Maybelline Master Highlight. Honestly, I don't even think I've used this ever. Running out of room to swatch here. I'll go right there. It's really pretty. I think I'll save this just for now, try to get some use, and if I can't, pass it on. This is Benefit Hervana Boxed Blush Powder. It's so pretty, but I just don't use it anymore, so I'm definitely going to pass this along to someone who will. Looking at this Maybelline blush again, I think I'm just gonna go get rid of it. The color is really pretty, but I don't know. I just haven't worn it yet, and I don't think I will, and I'm trying to be minimalistic here, so checking it. So my camera died, guys, of course, but I just went ahead and took all of these MAC products that I sorted through out, and I'll just finish this stuff and put everything back in. So this is a NYX blush that I just got recently. I actually found it on sale at CVS, and I love this, gonna keep it. This next color is so pretty. This is the Rimmel London blush in Pink Rose. It's such a gorgeous color, one of my all-time favorites. Gonna keep this one as well. And this is the Jordana blush in Tawny Beige, which is really pretty, but I just have so many blushes. I think I'm gonna pass this one along. And these are two Wet n Wild colors that I just got. This is Mellow Wine and Pearlescent Pink. These are just the same colors they had, but in a new formula, and I love these. The new formula is really even better than the old formula, if that's possible, because those shades were gorgeous as well, but love these a lot, definitely keeping them. Then I have two Milani blushes. The first one is in Luminoso, and the second one is in Berry Amore. I really do remember loving Luminoso, but swatching it, I swatched it right here, it's nothing special on me, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass this one along. Here is a swatch of Berry Amore right there. It's kind of similar to that Maybelline one that I wanted to keep, but just a little bit more wearable, so I'm gonna hang on to this. Next are two of these Milani Rose blushes. These are gorgeous, hanging on to these. And then finally, I have a couple blushes. This one is this L'Oreal blush. This is so old. It's from a Project Runway collection they did a while ago. This is just ancient. I'm gonna get rid of it. And then I have this Balm Frat Boy blush, which is really pretty. I just don't wear it. There's the swatch right there. It's not a great swatch. I'm running out of room here. I kind of rediscovered this. My hand looks super awkward, but I think this is really nice, so I'm gonna hang on to this. And finally, we just have more palettes here. This will be kind of quick. The first two are two Sephora and Pantone Universe palettes. I'm gonna hang on to both of these. Then I have this e.l.f. Illuminating palette, which is stunning, although it really should be in the highlighter area, so I will hang on to this as well. So gorgeous. Next, I have this Too Faced Leopard Love palette, which is so pretty, but so old. I really just need to probably toss this because it's really past its expiration date. I think it's like 4 or maybe even 5 years old, so this is going in the trash. And then I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and this is in the shade Fair. I just got this. I haven't even touched it yet. Super excited to play with it though. so I'm keeping this. And I have this Too Faced Cocoa Contour, which I love. And finally, I have this MAC palette, but it is full of Depotted Benefit blushes. And I really just don't use this. It's messy, and some of them have kind of just cracked and it's falling around. So I think I'm just going to throw these blushes out and just keep the palette. And in the very back here is my Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam, which you guys know I'm obsessed with. This was in my last favorites video. The only thing I hate about this is it's too big to store upright, so I don't really have a good place for it. That little quirk aside, this is so fucking beautiful, you guys. Oh my god, I love it. So keeping it. Okay guys, so this is my new blush drawer, and I have to admit, it's pretty bare. It feels like I did something wrong. Like, why is it so empty? Even though I know it is not empty, but that's kind of how it feels. I got rid of a bunch of stuff, but I am happy with it. I know it's just gonna take me a little while to get used to the new setup and everything, but it's a lot more minimal, which I really, really like. So I'm happy with what I kept, and I think it was a good decision. So I kind of fit all of my blushes here, with the exception of this sad little guy right here. And then these are bronzers and things, and all of the MAC stuff that I did keep. There's some of that back here. I'm just going to go ahead and actually get rid of this MAC Beauty Powder, and I think I might sell this on Depop. There is a Wally. So if you guys are interested in this, that will be there. Oh, and I just realized I forgot this. So this Cocoa Contour can go right there in its own little spot. And a little side note, I was able to fit my little Tarte blushes in here too, so these are all Tarte now, which is really satisfying. That is it for this blush decluttering video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you are watching all of the other videos, I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's really nice to do, and I will continue doing this. So if you guys enjoyed this, please do give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do that too, and until next time, I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!